Hello everybody, this is Lady Onyx coming to you from DarkFan's Ultimate FTB server. I'm here by my house. Excuse me, frog. I'm here by my house. Because I wanted to show you guys just a few things today. The thing about Feed the Beast is you kind of get going on projects and I'm trying to tell myself, whoa, slow down. I want to share with the people what I'm doing. So, I'll show you just a couple of projects today. Everything that I'm doing, I'm assuming that so far you've mined everything you could find. Hopefully you have one of those quartz grinders so you've been able to double all of your ores. That you're not just looking way down deep below for diamonds or anything like that, but you're also hunting the surface levels for any sort of copper, and tin is another big one as well. You'll always need as much copper and tin, and get every piece of redstone you can find. Trust me, you're gonna need it eventually for something or another, so grab whatever you can. So at this point, again, I assume that you've been doing all these things and have a pretty decent stockpile of things. You don't need to have tons and tons, but you'll want to have a sufficient amount. So let me just show you what I have in here. First thing that I've done, I made myself some long fall boots. Let me help if I spelled it correctly. I'm just gonna type things out. The way you create them is you have to create them one boot at a time. So here is the recipe. You're gonna need iron. Gonna need 2 diamonds per boot. Okay, so 4 diamonds total. 12 iron total. And then 2 obsidian. Again, 1 for each boot. And then once you've made both of your boots, what you do is you put them in your crafting bench. Okay. And then what you'll do is you'll get this, your long fall boots. So here you go in your crafting table, and voila, you have your pair of crafting or your long fall boots. So those, seriously, they're amazing. I'm sure you know of that. Help you fall from pretty decent distances. They don't take any durability damage. You know, one of these days I'm sure that they'll start, you know, having durability or whatnot, but in the meantime, why not have them? They're great to have. And then you can just make yourself some basic iron armor in the meantime. Or you can start up on another set, which I will talk about probably in the next video. But for now, you know, the long fall boots and basic iron would be sufficient. So go with that. Now what I want to show you today is what you see right here. This is Bluetricity run items. What this is a blue electric furnace. This will smelt just like a regular furnace, but you don't have to worry about putting any coal in there or wood or whatever you put in there to burn things. Blaze rods, whatever. Don't need them anymore unless you have a ton of, let's say you have like a blaze farm or something and you have so many blaze rods you don't even know what to do with them. Fine, stick with a regular furnace. But this is going to be, to me, you know, as a step up. Well, it's a definite step up from your basic furnace. And it'll go ahead and it'll smelt anything a regular furnace will. And it's getting dark again. Let me sleep really quick, guys, and I will continue explaining these. And then the nice thing as well is they're very inexpensive to make, but we'll go through that. And then the second thing here is a blue electric alloy furnace, and I'll explain why you need this in just a moment. So what you're gonna first want is obviously your regular furnace, and then you're gonna need to make a regular alloy furnace. Now let's go ahead and look up alloy furnace, and I'll tell you why you need this. I hate that when it arranges everything in there. Stop arranging things for me. So basically, really cheap, just bricks. You'll need 8 bricks. So go ahead and hunt down as much clay as you can find. Make sure you have, stacks of it. You're gonna need it. So each brick, as you know, is 4 clay bricks. So you just have to cook your regular clay up. It's not gonna show clay on here, is it? Oh, there we go. So there's your clay, turns into bricks. 4 bricks turn into that. And you'll need those for your alloy furnace. Now what an alloy furnace does, and let me show you here. Let me get some nickelite. This nickelite, if you have fortunate, I know you're probably going through and you probably have stacks of it going, I'll never need all this nickelite. Take it. Fortune all that you can, and redstone. Seriously. It's like I never thought I would go through as much redstone as I do now. But I'll tell you why I do. Maybe today, maybe next episode. Okay, yeah, because that's what I do. We're gonna bring out a piece of silver here. We'll need that silver. So what happens is that in a lot of these recipes, you're gonna need what's called a blue alloy ingot. And what that is, okay, where did my nickelite go? So 1 piece of silver, 4 pieces of nickelite, and it will only cook in an alloy furnace. Now I accidentally put this in my blue electric one, but it will cook in here as well. But you'll need wood or coal or whatever to cook it up. But at least you've seen how to make it. So blue alloy ingots. If you have enough nickelite and silver, go ahead and make yourself a few of these, like 10 or 15 to have, maybe even 20, 25. Just go ahead and cook them up. They're always going to come in handy, especially if you stick with all the bluetricity items. And again, it's great for starting out. So how do you run this, you're asking? Well, let's go up top here. Get up. I hate these ladders. Stop. I'm gonna have to do something with that. Pick. And this. Yes, this will work. Okay. Nope. Up. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nope, that's not what I want. Will the U not place? There you go. Ta-da. Let's see if I can get up here now. I think I need one more ladder. You realize it's going to be such a problem today. I haven't had any issues, and I will tell you why. planks, but oh well. I've already had ladders too, but you know what? It's okay. Capeo. Alright. There, that's a lot better. Okay. Don't worry about the things in the corners or whatever. Don't worry about that yet. So, actually let me continue up top here. Here we go. Alright. So, this is where the magic happens. These are solar panels. And I have an array of them here. I may actually go ahead and make some more at some future point, but at this juncture, this is fine for me for right now. Let's go ahead and look at the recipe for solar panels. Now, as you'll see, there are different ones and whatnot. All you want is just this little guy right here. Now you'll see you need blue doped wafers and a blue alloy ingot. Well, we already know how to make the blue alloy ingot, and if you were smart, you've already made at least a few of them. But how do we make this blue doped wafer? Well, let's go ahead and click on it. Looks like we need silicon wafers and nickelite. See, again, good reason to have a ton of nickelite on you. So how do we make the silicon wafers? Well, what you'll need is a silicon bowl and a diamond handsaw, and you do need to make the diamond handsaw for this, which is kind of stinky. So let me show you the recipe for that right off the bat. Hopefully you have a couple of diamonds, or maybe if you're on a server, maybe a friend has a diamond handsaw. I know that Darkman has a diamond handsaw, so I've just been borrowing his. Thank you. Thankfully, it doesn't take a lot of durability off, so it's a good thing. But here's a couple diamonds, a couple iron ingots, and then along the top some sticks, and that makes your diamond handsaw. So again, you do need that to cut this silicon bowl, and how you make that is 8 coal and 8 sand, and it has to be in the alloy furnace. That's why you want to make an alloy furnace right away, because you'll need it for the blue alloy ingots and also for these as well. So you get that and you cut them up and you get those wafers and you cook them with 4 nickelite per, and you surround the blue alloy ingot and you get 1 solar panel. Now cutting up that bowl and getting these wafers should get you 16, which would be good enough for 2 solar panels as long as you have 2 blue alloy ingots. Okay? I would recommend making 4 like I have, at least to start off with. You're going to want to have some of these. And again, I will probably create more. Now, how do we run this electricity? Well, we have some wiring, and then we have these battery boxes. Let me show you this. Battery box, as you can see, is full. This is the energy that's coming in, and this is the actual battery itself. So it's full. It's got all the energy that it can hold. Same with this one. Completely full. Okay. So you have the battery boxes, and let me show you how to make these. Now these are a little bit more interesting, but they're not too bad. So we have iron, got that blue alloy ingot, 1 piece of wood, that's the easy stuff, but then we have these BT batteries. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to make a BT battery. There's some more of that nickelite. Hope you have bunches of nickelite. And this is copper, and that is tin right in the center. So right off the bat, again, you're needing these things that you know, I hope you've been looking for while you've been caving and mining. And again, you know, you're not going to find those really deep down, you know. You could even run into them, you know, on the surface if you're lucky. So keep your eyes peeled for these copper and tin ores. Get as many as you can find. And so you can see how to make one battery, so you'll need a bunch of these to make 4 batteries. There's your 4 batteries. So, and I have 2 battery boxes, so if you have the means, make 2. If you can only make 1, you know, do what you can while you can. So, but I would recommend at least 2, and it's getting dark again. Let me take a sleep. Leg. Alright, so and then next what I'm going to show you is the wiring. The wiring is pretty simple. And what I had to do is I had to do a little bit of a workaround, make this work out very nicely for me. So as you know, the solar panels are up top there. They run to each of these, and then I have wiring running all the way down to my furnace, and then my alloy furnace is right below that. It'll get the power from the furnace. So what this is blue alloy wire, and this is how you create it. Again, another good reason to have a bunch of these blue alloy ingots. You do get 12 per, but depending on the layout of your workspace or your home, you may want to go ahead and make double this at least. So you're going to need wool, and this is a good reason to grow flax, because as you know, flax, there's that lag again, when you harvest flax, and of course I just harvested it not too long ago, but harvest this one, you get string. And of course 4 string gives you a piece of wool. So this is never a bad thing to have. Never a bad thing to have. So go ahead and make yourself a nice flax garden. The wool will always come in handy if you don't have any sheep around, especially. Like, there are no sheep around here. They do not exist. So if you need the wool, and wool, like I said, definitely comes in handy, make sure you have flax. It really, really helps. Do I have string in here? Yes, I do. There we go. Okay. So again, let's go ahead and take a look at that recipe one more time. So 6 wool and 3 ingots, 3 blue alloy ingots. And again, like I said, I would highly recommend doubling this recipe, unless you know you could get away with 12. That it really doesn't get you too far, especially if you're multi-level like I am. So that would be my recommendation to you. And before you know it, look, you've got yourself a blue electric furnace and a blue electric alloy furnace. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Look at you. You're making things. I'm making things. Whoa. And the nice thing again is I get to keep a bunch of my coal. I don't have to worry about using that for anything now except for torches. I have my alloy furnace, so I can continue making anything in that Buildcraft family. I think this is Buildcraft. It's something. It's some mod. It's something and I'm doing something. Yeah. Yeah. I shouldn't talk about things I don't even know. But anyway, I built it. I did it. I did it. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and smelt something and see how the power is on here. You know, I could probably use a little bit of silver. So let's go ahead and watch it work. And look at how fast it smelts too. That's way faster than your typical basic furnace. And that's really nice. It's nice. Look, it's barely pulling any energy. So that's also very nice. Yeah. Let's go up top and check the battery boxes here. That's completely full. Still completely full. Yeah, it's not even barely touching it. So, like I said, this is definitely more than enough for my usage of it. So, that works quite well. And again, something I recommend you build early on. I like that blue glow that you see in there. That's really neat. Look at that. That's fantastic. Well, since we have some silver, I already still have some nickelite. Let's try the blue alloy furnace. How about that? Where did I not take? No, I did not take the silver. Herpy derp. Let's go ahead and cook one up here. Blue alloy ingot. That pow. Amazing. That's amazing. It's like magic, but it's not. It's cool. So, yeah. Again, you know, as you continue to expand your world, continue to always mine and cave and find as many resources as you can. Look around the surface for things like copper and tin and whatnot, and you too can be like me. Maybe one day I'll have something rivaling what Dark's got over on his end, but it's okay. I don't need to have all that complicated stuff. Of course, I say that now. Now, I don't know if I showed you guys these before. I don't remember. Nice, easy storage. Barrel. See, it's wood and one slab. Easy. And they hold quite a bit. So, and they can have pipe systems, so you can pipe stuff into those. For me right now, it's just extra storage, so I don't have to crap up my my nice chests that are so disorganized. Except for this one. Pew. Oh yeah, I could probably put that away. There we go. Awesome. So, I think I'm going to cut it here then, guys. If you have any questions or concerns or comments or whatever, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. And again, if it's a question that I can't answer, I know a lot of people who probably could. So go ahead and ask away. And next time I will get into some new fancy armor that's really cheap and easy to make and awesome. So till then, guys, I we'll see you. Bye.